Hey everybody, Still Guts in Tennessee. Glad y'all are back. Today I got a video, it's not a very long one, so I'm going to show some examples of how not to hurt your gun depression and how to help your gun depression. So I play a lot of Russian mediums, so if you've played Russian mediums, you know that they don't have good gun depression. So this is my T54, has 5 degrees of gun depression. So I'm here on Al Haloof. I've hidden the mini map and all that so we can just kind of see the terrain and stuff. So I'm pulling up here to sort of snipe on this corner. So I'm pulling up here. I got gun depression. Oops, all of a sudden I don't. So pull back here to third person. So as you can see I'm tilted. So I'm too close to this hill here, this slope off. So all over the map, everything's got these slopes going on. Here's one here. So when I first started, your instinct when you're playing is to hug every corner and stuff. And that's bad because typically this is what happens is you come over this rise here, tilt your tank over, and you lose your gun depression and you get shot and you can't shoot these guys. So I just back up, kind of move down here a little bit, go back to what I was looking at. See, now I got my gun depression. So here's just another example. I'm not going to actually do anything, but I'm going to show you on city maps. It's not just the hills and stuff. They've got all this rubble all over the place. So when you're fighting, around these things, so if we looked over there, that's a slope off. So if you're face hugging around here, shooting at somebody, don't get right on the edge of that because it'll tilt your tank. So stay out in the flat area, pull out. You should be side scraping anyway. So that's it for the bad examples. Just don't hurt yourself on your gun depression is the main thing. Just stay off of those little tilts that are going to hurt you. Stay flat. So now on the other hand, you can use the opposite sides of terrains to help your gun depression. So I've got a few examples for you. So here's the first one. Was at wherever this is, Serene Coast. Doesn't really matter. Trying to get a shot on this pilot. So I pull up here. Get a shot. So here's the same thing in third person, as you can sort of see. And it's tricky doing this. You gotta kind of work at it because you can way over tilt your tank and you just expose a lot of your tank to people, and it's the top of your tank, so it doesn't have much turret armor, on top. So like I said, you just kind of rode up on that a little bit right there, just sort of get my gun depression to help. So sometimes you don't necessarily have to do anything special. Kind of turn your tank. It's kind of a different technique. I'm not going to ride up on a ridge, so I'm just going to let it run. This is what I was seeing. So I'm just trying to poke over, but I don't want to give him my front of my tank. He'll track me if I just keep going over. So I'll spin my tank around, sort of give this a try, and boom, hey, that worked pretty good. You'll find a lot of times that works. I guess just the way orientating your tank with the way the turret's on it and stuff. So here's the same thing in third person view. So and I can't zoom out enough to really see, but kind of the angle, I'm really only giving him my turret, it looks like. So, you can, this actually works quite a bit. I don't know exactly why. Like I said, maybe just the way the turret's sitting on the tank, you're not pushing over the top, it's all sideways, so it gets better depression, or not necessarily better depression, just it puts it in a better spot. So here we are at Malinovka. We're on the top of the hill. I'll turn the mini map on just to see, if they're battling in the northeast corner. And so I'm going to use this little rise on the left of me to help my gun depression. So this is what I was looking at. So here's the same thing. Let it run. And third person. So see, just sort of tilted up on there. So hopefully, hopefully most of y'all already know this, and like me, I knew this for a long time too. But it's one of those another one of those things that in the heat of battle you don't necessarily think of everything that's going on. So it's just something you need to keep reminding yourself to use. It's a good tool to help yourself out, especially tanks like this one. T-54, great turret. So try to stay as hull down as you can and use terrain to help your gun depression. So I hope somebody picked up something from this. Hit a like down there, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll keep trying to help put some knowledge out of what I've learned, but don't necessarily execute all the time. So everybody have fun and keep tanking.